My name is Anacia Sessoms, and I specialize in making found objects and found materials into wearable artworks. Started in during COVID-19 actually, when I was just turning 18, and I really thought about how much textile waste is populating the industry and also the environment. And for me, I wanted to do something about that, especially as a woman of color. I'm Cherokee and Bayesian and Black, so a lot of the stuff I do comes from my spiritual background. But I really want to create clothing for women of color to feel empowered, but to also feel like they are the center of the show. They are the center of attention in any room, and that motivated me to work with color and then also work with found objects and found artifacts that are from my culture and incorporate that into fashion. So during COVID, I went through a lot of spiritual changes, I'll say, and I really wanted to, I guess, showcase the beauty beyond clothing. Like, I feel like clothing is something that is an object, but I wanted people to feel something when they're wearing clothing other than just making clothes. Like, fast fashion is something that people always purchase, but fast fashion is literally fast made. Like, all of my things are hand sewn. Like, I didn't use a sewing machine on any of these things. Like, I actually hand sew my stuff because for me, like, it's something where I'm giving back to like my ancestors, and it's such a meditative practice for me to create something that means something outside of what I'm making. I think I had to become sure of myself and confident. Like, something that I really felt like helped me was like sticking to who I am and just not changing my personality, even if people didn't understand what I was doing at first, because I definitely feel like it paid off. And I do feel like it is important to see your light and shine it anyway, regardless of who understands and who doesn't, because you're going to find the right community down the line. Experience is very interesting. I do want to say there were not a lot of women of color in the visual arts department when I was there, especially as visual arts majors. And I didn't work with a common medium. I worked with textiles, specifically found textiles, and upcycling and doing sustainable practices with textiles to create artworks. I have a visual arts degree. So that process is very interesting. I feel like I didn't have that much support in what I was doing. So I found my own opportunities. I feel like it taught me independency, but it taught me how to use my voice and stand up for my art, even when in the industry professionals might not understand it. Because I did have people tell me they did not understand my work. And I feel like when you have people who are telling you that don't understand your work, that don't look like you, it's like you have to figure out what your work means and find your audience, not just create for the audience already there. Yes, so this collection is called The Vanity of Sessoms, and I would really want to get into bridal wear, but I don't like traditional bridal wear, and I feel like bridal wear deserves to make the bride feel special on her wedding day. And sometimes ivory isn't the color for everybody. It's what we choose, but it's not what we want. So for me, like, I wanted to create something that makes the woman exude her inner goddess. Like, I do feel like we are living artworks. So that's something that I'm very big on within my brand. And I was inspired by just two cultures fusing together. Like, my mom's side's Cherokee and my dad's side's from the Barbados. So I wanted to just fuse those two cultures together in like a wedding type of sense, and also exude Black glamour from the 70s and 60s, because I really love that time. And that's what inspired this collection. So trust yourself. Like, I feel like when I was like younger, like, I feel like I had so much anxiety, but I didn't know what it was anxiety, because I was always wondering if I was doing something right. Like, I was a perfectionist growing up. And I feel like that shaped me with discipline. It taught me the discipline to do things. Like, I was doing a lot growing up. I used to dance. I danced for most of my life, and just having those routines in place. Like, I feel like I had to be the best, get the best grades, be the best dancer, to succeed. And yes, it's true, you do need discipline to go far, but also, like, discipline looks different for everybody, and you have to trust your own process within your work. Like, for me, like, most of these things I don't draw out, I don't sketch it, they come to my head. Like, sometimes I go to nature to meditate, I go to the beach, like, I literally go out to a club to get inspiration. Like, I feel like your design process is something that you have to trust. And like, even as a creator, not even in fashion, but like even like in different industries, the way you exude your art is something you need to trust, and everybody shows that and does that differently. So I feel like I'd tell her that, because at that age, like, I felt like I had to be a certain way in the world and do something to be accepted. And then now at my age, I'm like, that's not true. So I feel like to be major means to be very authentic. I'm very big on authenticity, and I think that's something that carries me into a lot of spaces because of myself, and I'm not really caring if somebody likes me or not. But that's the thing, like, the people who have the biggest impact are the people that are inspiring others just by doing what they love to do. And I think that's something that would make you major.